going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites, with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements. Proven by time. Engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour. along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Cares isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcares.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tennessee.com.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome everybody to Summertown Elementary School as we officially kick off the fall 2025 volleyball season with the Summertown Smackdown, the annual event that takes place here at the elementary school, the high school, and over at Etheridge. This is AJ Good, joined by Malin Fisher. Our first game of the day will feature the Mount Pleasant Tigerettes and the reigning defending undisputed Class A state champions and Loretto. And Malin, the road to defending the title starts right here and right now for the girls, normally in black and gold, but rocking the pink tonight.
Yeah, starting out a little different this year. They got a lot of big shoes to fill from last year, AJ. Anytime you graduate out some good seniors, so these girls have been working hard all summer. Look forward to getting this season started.
Yeah, and like we mentioned, the Lady Mustangs finished as the Class A state champions a year ago, finally getting that redemption that they sought after for several years. The Tigerettes finished third in the district a year ago. That's where their season ended for them. As we take a look here at the starting lineups, over for Loretto, you got Haley Bennett, Mallory Corbin, Kendra Tidwell, Anna K. Cheatham, Ella Potts. And also joining them is, oh no, Aubrey Cotton's just waving the flag.
She's got the flag duties right now.
We're rusty, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we need the SmackDown. So we can.
I'm probably going to need it all the way through the season, But
yeah, we're trying to figure out the other team as well. You got Maya Parrish, Sadie Sandrell, Tessa Kraft, Lainey McNeil. Trying to read all the numbers. Oh, yeah, there he is. Ariana Clark. Okay. Parrish, Sandrell, Clark, Kraft, Campbell, and McNeil. The starting 6 for Mount Pleasant. Red tops. Pink tops for Loretto. We got Haley Bennett, Mallory Corbin, Kendra Tidwell, Anna K. Cheatham, Ella Potts. So it looks like Bella Grace Sanderson out on the court as well.
Yeah, I think Breeley Winters is ready to check in for Libero and her.
Libero, yep.
Had some swapping on this other side. I think they're a little rusty too.
Yeah. This is good for the officials. It's good for the teams. It's good for the broadcasters. It's good for everybody. Getting ready to kick this one off here. Potts will serve it up for the Lady Mustangs. And if play pretty much we're going to get about 65 minutes here for both sides of play. And then the next game will be, not everyone was ready yet.
Got a false start. Yeah. I thought that was football, AJ.
Yeah.
It's about football season, too.
She's got to back up 5 feet onto the stage.
Yeah, football kicks off here in a few weeks.
I do.
Football will be right here on the edge.
I've visited 5 of our area teams so far as Potts serves that one up. And that one's going to fall in for the ace. Lady Mustangs off to an early 1-0 lead. That one fell perfectly in between Clark and Campbell. Potts back to serve again. Now, Lady Mustangs, one of the best serving teams a year ago. Right on cue once again, Malin. Back-to-back aces and a 2-0 lead.
Ella was there last year and served a bunch last year, even in the state tournament. And
she had three aces, if I remember right, from the state tournament. What a great run they went on, capitalizing on that win against East Robertson. Next serve here from Potts. Dug out by Clark. And setting up Klein, who gets it over the net. That's Corbin. That one's
blocked by number 27.
Yeah, blocked there by Klein. Klein comes up with the block, and it's a 2-1 game. Checking in now for the Tigerettes is Madison Haywood, who will come in for Clark. Take us a little bit to get used to the names here a bit. As Parrish will send that one over the net. Potts setting up Tidwell, and that one bounces off of Parrish and in a 3-1 Lady Mustang lead. Bennett checking out and seeing her first action is Aubrey Surratt, one of the many seniors. Just when you think Loretto graduates a senior class and loses production, they've got about another senior class with 7 in it right behind it. Surratt will serve it up. It's dug up. And now they're setting up Haywood and sends that one long. 4-1, Lady Mustangs lead.
Yeah, they got several seniors this year.
Another serve here by Surratt. That is dug out by Campbell. Sent back over to Loretto. Cheatham, Potts, over to Tyndall. And Tidwell again, another kill. And a 5-1 lead here for the Lady Mustangs in the midst of a 3-0 run. Winners into the game as well. Surratt serve, dug out by Campbell. Parrish gets it in the air and sent over. Potts setting up Tidwell. That one is dug out by McNeil. Good block there by Cheatham, and a miscommunication. Landed perfectly in between 3 Tigerettes and a 6-1 lead.
Yeah, Lady Tigers had a couple fall down there and just couldn't get recovered.
It's one of those, it's kind of a ball like in between the second baseman, the right fielder, and the center fielder, and no one wants to catch it.
Yeah, 3 people call it, nobody gets it.
Campbell digs this one out. Sandrell Sends that over to Klein. Now they set up Cheatham and a big kill right off the get-go. She gets on the board, a 7-1 Lady Mustang lead.
Anna Kate hits it hard.
Yes, she does, absolutely. These two will see each other a lot, at least twice in the regular season, probably at least once in the postseason. Next serve from Surratt off of Klein. And another ace, make it 3 now in the game for the Lady Mustangs.
It's a good serve ball, very good.
We'll get our first timeout of the game here. Lady Mustangs lead at 8-1. We'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations. Florence?
We're back here at the Summertown Smackdown. Mount Pleasant's used their first time out as they trail Loretto 8-1. Surratt, another serve, another ace. Make that 4 here, Malin, and me and you were talking right before we came back. Big senior class that graduated a year ago. I said it's kind of weird. We're not seeing the Allie Weathers. We're not seeing J.C. Franklin, Becca Heineman. The list goes on of a team that made it the 3 straight state championship games. And another ace, now make it 5 here.
Actually, I think that was AJ's ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all can't see it, but AJ didn't put much effort in, guys, really.
No. As Hayden has found out, when I had 2 errors on foul balls at a game at Murfreesboro Central, I gave up on trying. Next serve here from Surratt. Campbell tries to dig it out, and that one off the padding, make it 6 aces in the set, a 10-point lead. Like we said, Malin, a lot to replace from last year's team. Every single one of those seniors were big contributors out here.
Yeah, it's like replacing the whole puzzle instead of just a few pieces. So they got some work to do this year for sure.
Parrish digs it out. And they send this one over. That one's dug out by Winters. Potts now over to Cheatham, fading away, blocked down and in by Clyde. Yeah. Second time she's done that, and she owns both Mount Pleasant points early on.
She's had her hands on several, just a couple of them she's blocked back. That's a hard hit to block back, too.
Yeah, it was a good hit by Anna Kate, fading away. Serve up by Sandrell, dug out, now Potts hitting up Cheatham. And that one is blocked again by Clyde. All 3 Mount Pleasant points are coming off Klein blocks.
Yeah, she's reading that very well, though. She's working the net pretty good, getting to our hitter.
Sandrell back to serve again. That one is over, dug out by Surratt. Corbin gets it back between the lines. Winters will get it over the net and wide. And
that's Hayden's ball.
That is Hayden's. He played it off the wall, played it well. 3-0 run here for the Tigerettes. Next serve from Sandrell. Barely over. Nice save by Surratt. Potts in the air now over to Cheatham. Gets it over. And they're going to call Klein in the net that time. And Loretto able to break the run, make it 12-4. In my defense, that was going to be a hard play to make,
There we go.
Just having the fade away. Had a pin in my hand. I didn't want to hurt the game ball.
Sometimes you just got to own it, AJ.
Corbin over the net. Dug out by Campbell. That one almost into the trash can. Makes it 13-4 back-to-back points for Loretto. It's one thing when you call a game on the court, you are in the action whether you like it or not. Next serve from Corbin. That one goes wide. Long, I should say. Make it 13-5. You'll hear Malin on a lot of calls this upcoming year. He's getting a feel for the game.
It might be a debatable after tonight after calling you and making fun of your ability not to catch. So.
Yeah, at least at Loretto, you're way up in the stands. Cheatham gets this one over and gets her revenge against Clyde. She can't make the save there. Her second kill, make it 14-5. Avery Cheatham set the check in along with Brooklyn McCray.
Yeah, that's a hard ball to hit when you're hitting as much angle as she gets down on it on that corner. That's a hard ball to dig.
That's the second one she had to hit, basically fading away and catching it behind her head. Still found a way to get it over. Tidwell checks out. McCray back to serve. Potts out. Avery Cheatham in. First serve here from McCray in the net, and that will make it 14-6. For this Loretto team, Malin, they're probably going to play a lot, especially out here, and they're probably going to play a lot in the early part of the year. They won't probably have their full rotation until about mid-September, I would imagine.
I would think so, you know. Loretto's got a good program. Summertown, our county is blessed with volleyball programs that are very competitive, and so, you know, these coaches have been coaching a long time, so, you know, we say they got some ground to make up, but I guarantee you they thought ahead and they're working on what they vision the team needs to look like.
They've spoiled me in my first 5 years here going to Murfreesboro every October. That serve, we've had back-to-back faults on serves, one too long, one over the net. 15-7 Loretto leads.
Is that the third serving error we've had so far, I think, AJ?
I believe so, yes. McNeil serves this one up. McCray setting up Sanderson. That one's blocked back. Dug out by Winters. McCray, and nobody there. And back-to-back points for the Tigerettes makes it 15-8. There's some sign of that youth and inexperience, and you know, they've got to get used to playing with each other. Next serve from McNeil, dug out by Winters. McCray, and looks like a double hit.
Somebody's in the net.
Yeah, or in the net, yeah. So Tigerettes here on a bit of a run. They've cut the lead down to 6, 15-9. McNeil, somewhat with the hot hand here, sends this one over, dug out by Winters. McCray over to Bennett, and gets that one over and in, tipped down. And a good answer from the Lady Mustangs, 7-point lead.
But you know, AJ, every one of these sports in high school, they're tournament sports.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, you want to do good in your season, but you got to be peaking at the end of the year, getting everything in line like you need it for tournament time for sure.
It's not about how you get hot, it's when you get hot.
And
a serve and another ace, and I'm running out of fingers to count these on at this point. 17-9 is the Loretto lead. Lady Mustangs will face off with Lawrence County right after this. The team that
should be a good match, I would think.
Team they'll open the regular season with, which will be here before you know it, as Winter's serve is in the net to make it 17-10. Should be a very good match. Very interested to see what we see here coming up in 57 minutes and 27 seconds. Next serve, that one is off of Bennett and back. It's an ace for Tessa Kraft.
I think that's the team's first.
Yeah. Next serve up. Dug out by diving Winters. McCray gets it over the net, perfectly placed. It's the only play she had and made it count to make it 18-11.
That's a good recovery by Brooklyn to get that over.
So subs coming in for the Lady Mustangs. Tidwell and Potts back into the game. Avery Cheatham and McCray will check out. Stands starting to fill up on both sides here. Potts back to serve again. That one's off a climb and down, another ace. Of their, feels like 10 aces at this point. I think Ella's got 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, now Lady Tigers having a little trouble.
Yeah,
digging that serve, especially on the jump servers.
Serve up and taking advantage of it is Bennett, dug back, but Bennett can't get it over. And a break for the Tigerettes, a 7-point lead again.
That was a nice dig by the Lady Tigers. Good response.
Sometimes, as the old saying goes, it's better to be lucky than good, and that was a lucky moment there for Mount Pleasant. Parrish back to serve again. Dug out by Winters. Over to Potts, setting up Corbin, slaps it over. Sandrell setting up Klein, and that one's over and in for the kill for Klein. So Klein, proven to be somebody that not only will Loretto, but Summertown, Collinwood, Perry County, Lewis County on down the line are at the lookout for this coming season. Cheatham digs it out, Potts over to Tidwell, and she comes away with another kill.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the force when she's on the net for their side defensively, for sure.
Sure, her attempts for kills have been pretty good so far here. Bennett checks out, Surratt checks in. Surratt back to serve. A couple aces to her name here in the first set. Rocket over, dug out by Parrish. Sandrell over to Klein. Tipped, dug out by Potts. Surratt over to Cheatham. That one's down. I think she's a little motivated to hit one through 27 at this point. Another kill for her, her third.
You just got to keep swinging, AJ.
Yeah, just like baseball. Sandrell. And Mount Pleasant gets it over. Cheatham digs it out. Potts. Corbin gets that over and in. I don't think Mallory got off the ground. Didn't need to. Finds a way to split the Tigerette defense.
She got a little bit on that, but I think she can definitely hit that a little harder probably.
Yeah. It kind of felt off, like a little. Their timing wasn't right. We are happy. The air conditioning was out in this building yesterday. We are happy that it's working today. Klein will get it over and long, and now 23-13. Loretto back on another run, 2 points away from taking out set number one.
You know, AJ, you can practice all the time, but game speed's different.
Way different. Dug out by Campbell. Sandrell over to Klein. Tips it over and in. Klein is proven to be a force here for the girls in red. I will say this Mount Pleasant team definitely looks much improved from what we've seen in
very
years
scrappy.
past. Sandrell over the net. Dug out by Winters. Surratt in the air. Cheatham will get it over. Campbell off of Parrish. And now it's set point.
That's one of them wrong places at the wrong time, I guess you'd say, maybe.
Yeah, she was trying to set up a pass for somebody, and Parrish just didn't get the memo. Corbin back to serve. That one's in for the ace. Lady Mustangs will take the first set here, 25-14. Second set will be coming up here in a couple minutes. That's next on the Exports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in auto owners insurance. Auto owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time. And nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
What really matters during the ball game, we're at that point in the season where some are just beginning, some have already ended, and others are at that point where it's either win or go home. Depending on what your perspective is, it changes everything, doesn't it? In 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 18, we're reminded we don't look at the things that are seen, but at the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are temporary, but the things that are unseen are eternal. Keep your focus, keep your perspective on the right things, the things of God, the eternal things. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the Summertown Smackdown here as we're getting ready to start the second set between Loretto and Mount Pleasant. Lady Mustangs taking the first set from the Tigerettes, 25-14. AJ Good with Malin Fisher. Hayden Burks is our producer extraordinaire here today. We'll have this game and the Lawrence County Loretto game, then 4 games right back here tomorrow. Got someone, I believe, at all 3 locations for the Smackdown. Parrish serves that one up. Cheatham digs it out. Potts now punched over by Tidwell, dug up by Sandrell. Climb back to Sandrell. That one's in. So the Tigerettes, or the Lady Tigers, I should say, with a 1-0 lead. I got them in Marshall County. There's a lot of Tigers in the southern middle Tennessee. I've got to get my Lady Tigers and the Tigerettes squared away. Parrish serves it up, dug out by Winters. Potts over to Corbin. Ooh, rocket. And Campbell just couldn't get out of the way. We're tied at 1.
It's very little reaction time to that. I think she's seen it coming, but it was just
when it's coming at you, it's like getting hit by a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. You don't have much reaction time. Campbell digs out the serve, but that falls in. Another ace here for the Lady Mustangs, and Surratt picks up another. 2-1 after Mount Pleasant got the opening point. The Lady Mustangs have got the next 2.
Serve.
That down and in.
Aubrey's had a hot hand at serving here so far this season.
Didn't get much playing time a year ago, but this year she's going to be one of the many that are going to see significant amounts of playing time coming up. She's proven her worth already early on here. Another rocket for a serve. Sandrell over to Klein, slaps it over, dug out by Potts. Corbin can't handle that one. Another kill from Klein.
Yeah, Klein is definitely one of their best ones around the net.
Yeah. She finds a way to get it over, and she hasn't been cleanly blocked yet so far. Sandrell, another serve that's dug out by Cheatham. Potts over to Corbin and gets her revenge with the kill.
Klein didn't get down and square up that time quite like she has before.
Didn't get her hands together either. Corbin back to serve, 4-2 the Loretto lead. That gets over. And Campbell struggles with it. Another ace. It's been the strength of this team. Aubrey Ezel, led the country in aces a year ago. It's always been their strength. It's going to be their strength again. Corbin with a pop-up this time. Set up. Kilt will go down there for Haywood.
If you block that back, things went out of bounds with that one.
5-3 the lead. Climb back to serve. Kraft into the game. Campbell checks out. Serve here from Klein. Dug out by Surratt. Potts gets it back between the lines. Winters will get it over the net. Dug out by Klein. Sandrell now over to Haywood. Pushes it over. Dug out by Surratt. Potts over to Cheatham off the top of the net.
Oh, no.
Good save there. Sandrell will get it over. Cheatham digs it out. Potts back to Cheatham. Pushed over. Dug out. Haywood. Now getting it over is McNeil. Potts over to Cheatham. Tipped over. Saved, but not enough. Kraft diving attempt. Falls in. Cheatham with another kill.
That's what we was talking about before we got on air tonight. You know, how that can go a long time, volleying back and forth.
We at the X Sports Network love volleyball. I don't know if many sports networks can say that, but we actually love volleyball. McCray and Avery Cheatham in the game. McCray back to serve. That's over. That's dug out by Parrish. McNeil and Kraft in the net. Haven't had many errors in this game other than some service errors. Everybody's done a pretty good job of getting the ball over the net in the early going.
I would think you see a fair amount of that here during this Smackdown,
McCray over the net and in for the ace. Sandrell and Campbell, miscommunication. It's what makes a state tournament so good. Even say if a team's getting blown out, you don't see a ton of errors on either side. They're pretty cleanly played games. McCray to serve again. Campbell gets it in the net. Saved by McNeil into the second row. Another ace. 9-3 Lady Mustang advantage. And a timeout will be called by Mount Pleasant. Loretto leading at 9-3. We'll take the break with them here on the Exports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top.
Now Pleasant's called their first time out. Loretto leads at 9-3 here in the second set. McCray served, dug out by Parrish. Sandrell setting up Kraft, who gets it over, dug out by Winters. McCray setting up Avery Cheatham. Somebody was in the net, and they call Haywood in the net, and a point back to Loretto.
It was almost like both of them could have been pretty close to that.
Frankly, I don't know how they don't get in the net more than what they do.
I agree.
I just remember playing volleyball like rec league in high school and college, and how many times we got in the net. Service error there, 10-4 now.
Yeah, I think they do, AJ. I think a lot of that they look over because that net moves an awful lot.
Well, and the rules have changed. They're not as strict with it.
Yeah.
They're even going to lighten up the rules a little bit from what I've read. Winters digs out the Haywood serve. McCray over to Avery Cheatham. Dug out by Haywood. McNeil. Parrish in the net. And makes it 11-4. They've certainly relaxed the rules a little bit each and every year, especially since, we've been calling games full time, which is good. It's almost like basketball. Sometimes you just need to let the kids play and not call every ticky-tack thing that you potentially could call.
It's been several years ago. We went to the state when my oldest daughter played, and they called 2 hits on us a bunch, and we didn't even see that all season until we got to there, And
didn't see much this past year. McCray, Sanderson over the net, perfectly placed, just out of the reach of Clark, and make it 12-4. The way the Smackdown works, most of the time varsity will get 2 sets in, and then the JVs will close it out. Next serve, dug out by Campbell. Told you it was out of my reach.
I have to say this time, Hayden, he was actually ready this time.
I know.
So.
I was getting ready to say mine, but, the bar's right here.
I don't want to get that far ahead of this.
Yeah. Serve up, dug out by Campbell. Clark in the air, Kraft over the net. It is dug out by Littrell. And Bennett has slammed that one down.
That was a good hit. She got elevated, and that was a good set by Brooklyn, and that was a good swing.
You're never going to have a shortage of good outside middle hitters at Loretto. Littrell back to serve it up again. And struggles to get it over the net, make it 14-5. Loretto and Summertown are so similar. They are teams that don't rebound. They always find a way to reload. Littrell digs out the serve. Winters in the air. Bennett tried to push it over, but pushed it in the net. Make it 14-6.
Success of programs. It's like in baseball and a lot of these other schools, they got successful programs, and the kids feed into that.
Next serve is over. That's dug out by Winters. McCray over to Bennett. And off of the face of McNeil, and good effort by the Lady Tigers,
Absolutely.
but it falls in for another kill.
It's 2 big swings by Bennett.
And like Clint Brazier says, we expect Summertown and Loretto to meet up at least 8 times this year, like they always tend to do. Somehow they avoided each other in the state tournament last year. Sandrell. Parrish will get it over the net, dug out by McCray. Corbin Setting up Avery. Cheatham gets it over just a bit long.
It's like I've never understood like Summertown Loretto's met all the way through, but we have to drive 2 hours to play each other.
Right.
I asked him, I said, why can't y'all just mail the money to those things,
Play it at the Ralph if you want a neutral site. Bennett. Cheatham gets it over the net, dug out by Klein. St. Drell now back to Klein, slapped over and in. It's like Greg Maddox, she just finds her spots. Another kill there for Klein. Getting it done offensively and defensively. 15-8 is the Loretto lead. Kraft serve, dug out high in the air by Bennett. McCray setting up Bennett and hits it and makes it 15-9. Just like they did in the first set. Now Pleasant trying to keep it close here in the middle of the points. As Kraft will get it over, dug out by Bennett. McCray back to Bennett and gets her redemption. Ooh.
Mount Pleasant's kept their composure.
Yeah.
AJ even getting down. I mean, they kept playing and kept being scrappy.
Every time I see a fan about to get hit by volleyball, I think about my time as a minor league baseball PA guy that was short-lived. Fans, baseball is an inherently dangerous game. Foul balls will leave the playing surface. Ella Potts back to serve. Dug out by Klein. St. Drell back to Klein. Tipped. Dug out by Littrell. Potts over to Corbin. Slams it home. That would make it 17-9.
Yeah, there's not much you can do with that.
No. Just pray. You pray it goes wide at that point. Potts back to serve again. That's dug out by Parrish. St. Drell back to Parrish, gets it over, dug out by Littrell. Potts over to Bennett, tipped over. And Mount Pleasant in the net again. And I believe Klein got called on that one.
Yeah, she's been in the net a couple times, but aggressive as she is around that net, I can see that.
Sometimes you just don't know where you are. 18-9 the lead. Potts serves it up. Parrish digs it out. St. Drell gets it over. Saved by Tidwell. Winters to Bennett. Slams it home. Yeah, they continue. Find the soft spot in the Lady Tiger defense.
Bennett's got the hot hand here. Part of this run.
That was a heat check right there. I'm going to hit it on the back line and hope no one's there, and no one was there. St. Drell over to Klein, and that's in.
Well, I don't know. That's a Fisher calling the lines there, AJ. I can't say 100% on that one.
It's funny. She was going for the ball and calling it in at the same time. She was
We've
trying
never
to
been the most
multitask.
talented people.
She can multitask, 2 jobs done at once. Corbin slams home another, and Parrish just saw her life flash before her eyes right there, make it 20-10.
I'm going to be honest, AJ. I don't know that I want to be on the back row with some of these hits.
No.
I'm feeling a little insecure right here, as close as we are right here, really. These kids, even on the middle school level, hit it so hard these days.
Surratt serves it up. Campbell will send it into the 1, 2, 3, 4th row. And that will make it 21-10.
That's how it's developed into a really aggressive game, with all of them approaching, hitting, and the way they work on things. It's really, that's what I like about volleyball. It's really intense.
It's dug out by Parrish, and in the net, another ace for Surratt. That and the kids, it's one of the few sports I think travel ball has really helped, because as much as it's developed them, and these girls, I've seen a couple of those travel ball tournaments. They take it all seriously. They're all competitive. Can't always say that about basketball, but you can certainly say it about volleyball. Klein setting up St. Drell. That one's in.
It's definitely a sport that's involving, a lot more time. These kids are committing more time to it than just playing a season and going home. It's beginning to be an all, year-round sport itself.
And it makes the game better at the end of the day. Winters digs out the serve, sent back to Mount Pleasant. McNeil, Haywood over the net, dug out by Winters. Potts here to Corbin, and Klein blocks another battle. Corbin gets it up in the air on the net. McNeil out of the net, and Corbin gets her redemption against Klein. Slams it home. It's 23-11. She wanted that one bad.
Yes, she did.
Really bad. Now she's back to serve. 2 points away from taking the second set. 35 minutes on the game clock here. Next serve from Corbin in the net. 23-12. Climb back to serve. That is dug out by Surratt. Potts in the air over to Cheatham. Dug out by Sandrell. And a lot of people went up with it. No one touched it. And it fell on Loretto's side.
Okay.
Yeah, and a point for Mount
I was
Pleasant.
kind of confused, really. I mean,
yeah, they're all going straight up. They're not trying to go over the net, just praying it landed on the other side. Off the top of the net and in. And Klein with an ace.
That's a hard ball in my mind to get because you're expecting it to clear the net.
Yeah.
And, well, if you could do that every time, that would be a dangerous little serve.
And sometimes, honestly, hitting the ball in the net's better than some of the other options sometimes.
Bouncing it off the back wall.
Yeah, sometimes you hit that net and it looks like it's going to be a rocket on the second row and it hits and just dives right over. Set point coming up for Loretto as they lead by 10. Cheatham and McCray into the game. Serve up. And dug out, sent back over to Loretto. Surratt, McCray. Sanderson pushed over and in. Loretto will take the second set by the same score as the first set, 25-14. Coming up next will be the third set as the varsity sides here showing good sportsmanship, shaking some hands. Take a few minutes to let the JV warm up, and then we'll get ready for their action when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right. Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
When I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. Yes.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort, a one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability, finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely time for my repairs. Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the Summertown Smackdown. It's now the JV's turn between Mount Pleasant and Loretto for the final 23 minutes and 45 seconds before the Lady Mustangs meet up with Lawrence County. The varsity for the Lady Mustangs taking both sets. It's the Lady Tigers 25-14. First of 2 games we've got going on here today. We'll be here for 4 games starting at 4 o'clock all the way through 7:45 tomorrow. So JV's about to get going. AJ Good here with Malin Fisher.
It's good that JV gets a little work too.
Yeah, they need it as well.
You don't want anybody to get injured, but JV don't realize sometimes you're just a player too from being a part of the game.
Well, we were talking off air about Trey Lance, who's now bounced around. He went from opening day starter for the 49ers to down on 2 different teams and known as a bust, all because the last pick in the draft and your third string quarterback came in and led a team to a Super Bowl. Yeah. It's just like that. The right person comes in, takes advantage of their situation, and never relinquishes the job. It's a tale as old as time in sports. And
I've been a part of coaching and playing all my life, and I know sometimes people don't get to play, they get frustrated, but you got to be game ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you never know when your time's going to be, and you want to be ready for that. And it's kind of like life. You get what you put in it, and if you don't put a lot into practice, when you get ready to play, it shows.
You always got to be in shape. You always got to be prepared. And I remember my sophomore year, someone got hurt. In football, someone got hurt, and as an offensive lineman, I don't look like it now, but you're small. You got a glove on your hand and do that sort of stuff.
I do apologize, Adrian.
I probably could have made the play on the first one. The second one was just out of reach. And it looks like
I do realize you may determine whether I get to talk anymore or not, so I better be nice to you.
No.
So.
Well, after 19 American Legion games we called in the last 2 weeks, I appreciate the help. I really do.
That's a good crowd here for a Friday evening. I know we got 3 teams represented here, but still a very good crowd, I would assume. Probably at the other campuses this season, I would assume would be just – some of these teams will play each other again during the year, but, a lot of these you won't ever play again, so you get an opportunity to play somebody you don't see.
Got to take advantage of it, And not all these teams that you play in the regular season have JVs.
That's right.
Or sometimes you go to these tri matches or quad matches, these tournaments, and most of the time there is nothing set aside for JV. So you got to take advantage of the situations.
These kids are practiced as long as the other ones are, and they deserve, if an opportunity is there, to get some experience and play. Because most of these kids on the floor here, I know them from last year, calling. Most of these are sophomores, and most of them I see out there are freshmen.
So it looks like starting for Loretto will be Mia Robertson, Ava Sharp. I can't read my own writing. I'm in mid-season form. Shayna Fisher, Ainsley Goodwin, Lainey Johnson, and Tate Newton. Also back ready to go will be Delaney Pussel. And it looks like for Mount Pleasant, we'll have Mallory Runyons, Brianna Nixon, McKinley Craig, Aubrey McCassick, Ariana Clark. We've got a injured Lady Tiger on their bench right now, which is what's holding up play here, as we've got 20 minutes left on the clock. It looked like at the start she was just getting overheated, and now they've got her legs elevated here. So it went from just give her a break to serious here in a heartbeat. So while they check on her, Hayden, let's take a break, and hopefully she'll be okay, and we'll get the play here shortly.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as The Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
And back here at the Summertown Smackdown, the Mount Pleasant player is, we hope she's okay, as they have taken her out of the gym and heading to the nearest medical facility. Tate Newton to serve it up, and continuing the same trim as the varsity starts it off with an ace. So we've got 15 minutes, 40 seconds remaining on the clock. After that will be Lawrence County and Loretto. Newton back to serve once again. That is dug out by Clark. McNeil. And falls in between Nixon and Runyons. Another point here for the Lady Mustangs.
A miscommunication there with the Lady Tigers.
That's when you just need someone to take charge. Yeah. Someone pull an MJ and just take charge.
Yeah, just hit it.
McNeil. Oh. And that one tipped over, dug out by Newton. Sent in the air by Pusser. And that one is down and in. Ava Sharp coming away with the kill. 2-0 the Lady Mustang lead.
Ava played at New Prospect. She was a Lady Tiger last year.
Oh, she was?
She was.
Wow. Next serve here from Newton. That one's on the line, another ace. I think the girls over at Loretto are born with that elite serving gene because every one of them can do it. Serve from Newton. Down and in. How about her third ace? A 5-0 Loretto lead. Newton ready to roll again. Sent over. Dug out by Clark. Runyons and mishits it. Air there by the Lady Tigers. 6-0 the lead. Newton with the hot hand back to work again. And another ace.
It's a big old gap right there.
Yeah. Took the words out of my mouth. I was getting ready to say. They're almost like they're just, it's like target practice.
Yeah.
She keeps hitting the same
spot. She's doing
spot.
really well at hitting that spot.
Serve here from Newton. That is dug out by Clark. McNeil over to Runyon. Sent over. That is dug out by Pusser. Newton in the air. And getting that one over is a good one. McNeil. And Runyon's off the face of Nixon and down. 8-0 to lead for Loretto. Here's the next serve.
Hayden, he's transferring back to those 19 baseball games there.
Yeah. I think if I say it 5 times, I've got to do push-ups. So Malin might have to take over if I do it again.
Just a bit outside, AJ.
Yeah. That one was fouled off. 9-0 Loretto lead. Dug out high in the air. Sent back in. Clark will get it over. Fisher digs it out, but sent back over to Mount Pleasant. Runyon's over the line. Dug out by Pusser. Newton here to Sharp. And that finds the soft spot off the top of the net and in. 10-0. Loretto on a run here to start it off, and another timeout here from Mount Pleasant. Loretto leading at 10-0. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Mount Pleasant calls their first time out. Loretto off to a 10-0 lead on the JV side. Now make it 11-0 as Tate Newton with the hot hand. Nobody can handle any of her serves here. 11-0 is the lead to start. Lady Tigers just looking for their first point of the set, and they'll get it. Off the service there from Newton.
That was a good start, but Tate, that's good.
Back is McNeil to serve here for the Lady Tigers. Coming up on 10 minutes left here in this first match of the Summertown Smackdown.
We don't have to have a scoreboard countdown. Let's go.
Sent over the net. Ooh. As Pussert and Goodwin go for it. Falls in for the ace.
A miscommunication there.
Next serve over the net. That is dug out. Fisher gets it in the air. Sharp in the net.
But you know, this game is a game of, it can switch very, very quickly.
Right.
You know, momentum can switch very quickly in these games.
Especially when you're handing the other side points like that. Zablon will go long. And the ball. Serve point goes to Loretto, up 12-3 here. Fisher back to serve. And a good serve gets over the net. And sent over there by Robertson. And a mishit there by Mount Pleasant. Melina Clinkscale. Make it 13-3. Fisher back to serve again. Another good one. That one's dug out by Clark. Clinkscale. That one will fall in. Another point. And soccer kicked away by little man.
Yeah, he was ready. Might sign him up for X Sports. He was paying attention.
I know. Probably would have done exactly what my son would have done in that situation. Is that they look about the same age. McNeil over to Clinkscale, gets it over. Dug out by diving Fisher. Newton here to Sharp. And good job here by Mount Pleasant. Get over the net. Fisher, Newton, over to Robertson. And can't get it over. And Mount Pleasant back on the board, 14-4. Back to serve is Mallory Runyons. Left-hander gets it over the net. Dug out. Over to Newton. Now to Johnson. And hits it on the opposite side of the antenna. 14-5.
Yeah, got her a little deep up on the net there.
And she's trying to fade away and
kind
of mishit it there. Pusser digs this one out. In the air is Goodwin. And Johnson will get it over the net. McNeil. Clinkscale sent over the net by Nixon. And Johnson over and long, make it 14-6. Seven and a half minutes left here in the match. That one sent over. Dug out by Robertson. Pusser. Now to Newton, who gets it over and in. The old saying goes, better be lucky than good sometimes, as Newton just found a way to get it over, and it seems like if you hear from the Mount Pleasant JV side, if you just hit the ball in the middle,
a
lot of times no one's going to be there.
That's one of the things they're going to have to work on to try to cover those spots.
Taylor Reedy back to serve. Gets it over and in. Another ace here for the Lady Mustangs. 10-point lead. God, it's good to see the varsity getting up for the JV here.
That means a lot to those kids.
Yeah.
And vice versa also.
Serve. And in. Another ace. Six and a half minutes. 6 minutes, 20 seconds, I should say. Reedy back to serve again. Sent over.
Good serve.
And in. Another ace.
Oh, Eden, I thought that was yours.
Yeah. It's easier than it looks, isn't it?
He had a beat on it.
He
really,
did.
He did. What he was really saying, this fits and hit the pole and the camera's gone. That's what.
He just needs to foul it off there.
Yeah.
Reedy serves it up. And a good job there by Johnson to take advantage of the hard dig, slamming that one down where no Mount Pleasant player is. 19-6 now the lead. Up on 5 minutes left to play. Reedy with the hot hand to serve once again. And that one hits the top of the net and in. I think the varsity's getting more of a workout celebrating the aces than what they did playing the game.
It would appear that way.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about volleyball is seeing what their ace celebration is going to be.
Yeah.
Another serve from Reedy. Dug out and can't be saved. Another ace. Reedy back once again, under 5 minutes left. Gets it over and long. Make it 21-7. Back to serve will be Nixon. More subs coming in. Will be Ari Davis in for Kiari Jones. Served by Nixon Zub. Dug out by Reedy. In the air, sent over to Robertson. Excuse me, that was...
Hit the net, bounce back 4 hits.
Yeah.
I think that happens probably more in the sport than gets called. You know, a lot of times we say it's blocked, but a lot of times it never gets over the net.
Ooh. Fisher almost got hit that time on a wide serve.
We're going to have to get on Elena. She's got to have better effort than that.
Back to serve is Sharp. Checking in is Aubrey Cotton for the Lady Mustangs. Sharp serve, dug out.
All right, folks, I'm going to take back everything I said today about AJ.
Caught it.
That was a good two-hand catch there.
And I caught it, dropped the notepad, kept the pin in hand. Kept the pin in hand.
And yet didn't jerk no cords or anything, Hayden. I'm impressed.
If it would have been my setup, my camera would have been in the third row by right now. The viewfinder dangling off of it, the whole deal. 23-9. Sharp setting up Johnson. I think they got a double hit carry there. Make it 23-10. Clinkscale back to serve again. That is dug out by Cotton. Sharp. And pushed over and in by Tegan Ward. Picking up her first kill. 24-10 the lead. Set point coming up here for the Lady Mustangs. Fisher back in for Loretto. And accidentally gets a kill, but it works. Make it 25-10. We're just going to play.
I guess they're just going to play the timeout. What do you think?
That's what they normally do. Just play out the final 2 minutes here. Pusser serve. And Nixon struggles with it. Another ace. 26-10. And that one will do it. So, yep, that will do it for the match. So, Loretto wins all 3 sets, 25-14, 25-14, 25-10. So the next match will feature Loretto taking on Lawrence County. That one will get going in about 16 minutes. So about 5:30 will be the start time. So Malin Fisher, myself will be back. Hayden Burks will try to erect a fortress around the camera while we're on break. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports.